What's going on YouTube? Chronomaly here today, guys. And today I want to discuss, Chronomaly Nebra Disk and the fact that it's been already super power creeped out of the game, and how that just freaking sucks. I mean, last year when Chronomaly Nebra Disk was first announced, he was in I believe the Legacy of the Valiant Japanese edition, as a Japanese exclusive. And I was like, oh man, this freaking sucks because Chronomaly really needed support, especially here in the TCG, and it sucks that we weren't gonna get this for a long time. And it turns out we had to wait basically over a year just to get Chronomaly Nebra Disk. But in that year, guys, okay, and so when Japan got it, they immediately splashed the Chronomaly engine with the freaking with the artifact engine, as we did too, with Hat and stuff. But it was Chronomaly was tier 1 for a while over there because they had so many things going for it. It was like basically a mini Stratos, and artifacts were artifacts, and a whole bunch of stuff didn't come out that that was gonna wreck it. And now fast forward a year later, now that we have Nebra Disk, which is like I believe he's like the shortest print card in that set, because of all the box openings I've seen, Nebra Disk is like the one card that's like been pulled the least, which is weird because I thought Scepter and Sovereignty were gonna be pulled the least, but whatever. Well, anyways, and so yeah, fast forward a year later, we finally get Nebra Disk, and basically he's not Nebra Disk or Chronomaly's anything using him is not even like a freaking tier 2 deck, and I don't know what tier Chronomaly's are going to be now that we have them, but it's certainly not going to be 1, and certainly not going to be number 2 either. And so basically it's a rogue deck right now, which is fine because I like playing rogue decks, but it kind of sucks that Chronomaly's did not get their time to shine here in the TCG as they did in the OCG. I mean, like I said, fast forward a year later, and we have, what decks like came out between now and then? I mean, there's Hat and Burning Abyss and Satella Knights and Necros, and now all these Star Seraph hybrids, and like freaking at least 5 different there may be more, but right off the top of my head, at least 5 tier 1 decks have, and Clifford, of course, so yeah, at least 6 tier 1 decks have come out now in the time that Nebra Disk was originally released in the OCG, and it freaking sucks that Chronomalys do not get their time to shine in the sun as they should have, as they did in the OCG. And it freaking sucks now how this card that I was looking very forward to, I want to see people do some mean, wicked stuff with it, and sadly we're not gonna get that chance, and that that freaking sucks. But oh well, guys, it's Yu-Gi-Oh. The timing of this set was a little wonky because these were all OCG exclusives, and a year's a long time, and so we basically got a year's worth of OCG exclusives. I'm not complaining about that, guys. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact that we finally got these exclusives. It just sucks that we had to wait like a whole freaking year to get them, and in that year did a whole lot of damage to Chronomaly's playability, and that's the part that I think sucks the most. Well, alright guys, what about you guys? I know there's also a lot of stuff in there that people like that could possibly have made some noise here in the TCG, but won't get the chance because so much stuff has come out in the time since these were released in the OCG, like stuff like Heraldic and Battling Boxers. So much stuff has come out that basically they've rendered them non-competitive, not unplayable, but basically non-competitive. So if you want to you know what I mean. I hope you guys know what I'm trying to say right there. Alright guys, so that's my thoughts on that. In summary, it's awesome that we finally got Nebra Disk. It just sucks that he's no longer, tier 1, tier 2, or, even rogue. Who knows if he's being, rogue status. Alright guys, so I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. And thanks guys for watching and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. And as always, I'm Runner for Frog 87, bidding you farewell. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.